afternoon, psychologist Isaac Pierce. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. Anxiety is something many people experience, and it's fascinating how it influences our behavior. Can you tell us how anxiety might lead to impulsive shopping?
Thank you for having me, Chloe. Research shows that negative emotions like sadness can drive people to make shopping decisions as a way to improve their mood, a phenomenon known as retail therapy. When people feel anxious or out of control, shopping offers a temporary relief by creating a sense of control or comfort.
So, does that mean people with higher levels of anxiety are more likely to engage in impulsive shopping?
Exactly. Those who experience more anxiety may turn to shopping as a coping machine for stress. It leads to impulsive shopping, where decisions are made on spot, often without prior planning. While a single impulsive shopping may not be harmful, over time, this behavior can turn into a pattern.
Oh wow.
And eventually even compulsive shopping.
That's really eye-opening. So, impulsive shopping, which is driven by emotions, contrasts quite a bit with rational shopping.
Yes, exactly. Rational shopping is grounded in actual need and long-term thinking. Consumers take time to compare options, assess the value, and consider the practicality of a purchase before making a decision.
I see.
This approach helps avoid unnecessary spending and leads to greater satisfaction as the consumer make informed choices rather than acting impulsively.
It's clear that understanding the emotional drivers behind impulsive shopping can help people become more aware of their habits. Thank you for sharing your insights, Pierce. What is your most exaggerated FOMO shopping experience?
Oh, I bought a mini skirt out of FOMO when they were popular.
Not bad, it's cute and fashionable.
But I don't like wearing skirt at all.
Do you ever bought something because of stress, anxiety, or just being in a bad mood, even when you didn't really need it?
I once bought a high-end shampoo online after I failed in one of my exams.
Oh, sorry to hear that. But hey, it's nice to treat yourself in times like that, right?
Yeah, but the point is, when it arrived, I found out that it was for a dog, and I don't even have one.
Did you spend on it?
One day, Chris told me, and I brought a whole set of skincare products to cheer myself up. But I found out I am allergic to that kind of stuff. When I am in a bad mood, I tend to buy things without thinking. Ended up I buying a lot of clothing dolls. Now I have no space for them in my room.
Damn, girl. Do you have any successful experiences with rational shopping?
Oh, I want to buy a car because all my friends have it. And I come down 2 weeks and realized that I didn't need them at all. So I ended up saving money, a lot of money.
Today we are talking with a business owner about how they use psychology to get us to buy more. First of all, I heard the herd mentality works pretty well. Can you explain why?
Sure. We often showcase positive reviews or other customers' experiences with the product. It helps build trust and makes people feel more comfortable purchasing.
That makes sense. What about creating a sense of urgency? Like limited time offers or limited edition products?
Exactly. That's the scarcity principle. When people feel like they might miss out on something, they are more likely to make an impulsive buy.
Any other tricks up your sleeve?
Absolutely. We use the reciprocity principle too. Offering free trials or samples makes customers feel like they owe us something, which can encourage them to buy. And then there's FOMO, fear of missing out. When people think they'll lose an opportunity, they rush to buy.
That's so smart. So what about overspending? Do you play a part in that too?
Oh, for sure. With post-paid services, consumers can delay payments. It often makes them forget about their actual budget, so they end up buying more than they need.
Wow, I see how these tactics really work. Thank you for sharing how psychologists drive those purchases.
开始。
Businesses constantly use consumer psychology to influence our purchases. Let's discuss managing anxiety and rational shopping. Pierce, how can we cope with anxiety?
Dealing with anxieties involves several strategies. One effective way is physical activity.
Really?
Like walking, yoga, or tai chi. Exercise helps release endorphins, reducing stress and anxiety.
It seems like exercise really helps with stress. Are there other methods?
Absolutely. Journaling is another great tool. Writing down your thoughts, your feelings can help identify triggers and track progress. Also, social support is crucial. Spending time with your family and friends can help reducing the feeling of loneliness.
That's some good advice. What about lifestyle changes?
You might not believe it, but limiting screen time is key. Reducing exposure to social media can help create a more peaceful environment. And prioritizing sleep is also essential. Getting enough restful sleep can make a huge difference.
Great tips. Now, let's talk about practicing rational shopping. How can people avoid impulsive buying?
First, it's important to make a budget and stick to it. Planning ahead helps you control your spending. Also, giving yourself a day or so before buying something can help you assess whether it's really needed and if you can afford it.
That's a smart approach. Anything else?
Yes, guys. Avoid letting emotions dictate your spending. Whether it's rewarding yourself for a good day or not being a bad one, emotional spending often leads to regrets. And finally, stop comparing yourself to others. No amount of shopping will make you feel more fulfilled if you're constantly comparing. You're good enough.
Such practical advice. Thank you so much for sharing less insights today.